Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to the English for Hotel and Tourism class again. Dear all you students, hopefully that you are in a good condition right now, so we can start our lessons. And then I saw that you still try to get the next progress of your project. Yeah, I still believe that you are still get your own spirit to completing your project. So let me discuss about the next discussion related to our lesson. It's about English for hotel and tourism. When we are as a tour guide, when we have our group tour, our group of tourists on us, we will have make them comfort, try to communicate with them, try to find out some interesting communication with them so they will feel comfort during vacation with you. And then they will feel that the moment with you, the moment of the vacation is very interesting, and they will have unforgettable moment. And what kind of moment could be unforgettable actually? Okay, so there is no specific rules of interesting things related to the moment, right? So anything could be moment. Maybe something could be simple for you, for other people, but can be interesting for someone, can be the best moment for someone, although the simple things, anything, it's including about food. Okay, when we are going to some place where we are going to vacations, so the things that will be interesting is about food. Okay, this pempek Palembang. Okay, I try to give you the example food, traditional food, local food of Palembang from South Sumatra. Okay, if you are a tour guide from Palembang, so you need try to try to make your tourist interest on something that you say. One of the thing is about food. So please explain about the traditional food of Palembang. Okay, I will try to give you the example of traditional food of Palembang because there are so many kinds of traditional food in Indonesia. It includes from Palembang, not only pempek Palembang, but there are many other kinds of food that will be interesting for your guests. The most popular food from Palembang is, yeah, pempek Palembang. Yeah, but talking about the food, when we are trying to make our guests, our tourists interesting on the food, on the local food, not only talk about the popular food, but you could introduce about some unique food. Okay, because people come to the city, they want to get different thing. Pempek Palembang could be fun in Palembang, Bali, Yogyakarta, and others. Maybe it's not interesting, although many people want to eat pempek from the real original city, it is in Palembang. So first thing that we have to talk is about pempek Palembang. What should be explained to them? The real thing could be um, just like a local story related to pempek, related to the other food. It could be interesting to how to eat. It could be interesting to how to make it. It could be interesting to. So you could try to explain about how to make pempek, for example. Oh, it made from fish. Oh, it not look like fish, for example, right? Maybe someone from the other country never know about pempek before, and then you said it is from fish. Oh, maybe your guest will say, "Oh, is it? No, it's not. It's not look like fish." So it could be interesting to talk about how to make pempek. Okay, let me try to see the other food. What else? What kind of food that you know about Palembang? Oh, celimpungan. It's so nice. It looks like pempek, but it's not pempek. It have sauce. Looks like curry, but it's not curry. Called celimpungan. From fish tuh. Celimpungan made from fish. Ini dibuat dari ikan juga. Looks like pempek, seperti pempek, but different. Sounds like but it's from the ingredient is from beside coconut, it's from fish tuh. Ini juga terbuat dari ikan juga, buahnya juga buah ikan, so it's different, it's not curry. Then the other, okay, what would you say about this? Patin, pindang patin, okay. Pindang in Indonesia not only from Palembang. From Java we have pindang. Di Jawa itu juga ada pindang, bukan hanya di Palembang. Tapi pindang Jawa dengan pindang Palembang itu sangat berbeda, totally different. So you could explain, although your tourist is not from the other country, but from the other city, for example, from Java, you could explain about how to make pindang. You could explain that pindang from Palembang it's different with from the other city. Okay. And in Palembang, we have so many kinds of pindang related to how it made. We have pindang tulang, pindang ikan patin, pindang ikan gabus, pindang other fish. Beberapa ikan-ikan itu yang lain juga bisa dipindang. But not all fish will be good to be made as pindang. Tidak semua ikan itu bisa enak dibuat menjadi pindang. It could be explained. Itu juga bisa dijelaskan kepada tamu kita. Jadi stay speaking, stay maintaining a good communication with your guests, with your tourists. That's kind of tips for you to make your tourists comfortable with you, comfortable to stay with you, to get vacation with you. Then what else? Oh, pindang tulang. As I said before, there are many kinds of pindang. Not only fish, but pindang tulang. Okay, that's the unique of Palembang food. We have pindang tulang. You know, tulang. Tulang is bone of a cow. It is from bone of the cow. Yeah, could be ribs, for example. Yeah, tulang. Walaupun sebenarnya bukan tulangnya ya yang dimakan, tetapi dagingnya saja. Tapi orang Palembang menyebutnya pindang tulang. Tulang yang harus ada dagingnya, gitu ya. Tapi kalau benar-benar hanya daging, biasanya orang Indonesia, orang Palembang itu juga tidak akan suka. Mereka sukanya yang ada tulang. Tapi akan banyak dagingnya juga akan lebih benar. Nah, hal itu it could be interesting. Hal yang seperti itu bisa menjadi bahan obrolan kamu, bisa seperti jok-jok sendiri, jok-jok kecil dengan tamu kami misalnya bisa sampaikan bahwa orang Palembang itu hebat. Kenapa? Tulang saja dimakan gitu. Padahal yang dimakan sebenarnya dagingnya, tapi pindahnya pindang tulang. Kalau tidak ada tulangnya juga akan kurang enak. Baik, itu juga bisa jadi tips when you are want to get communication with your guests. The next, pindang gabus. Ya, pindang gabus, kind of fish, namanya ikan gabus, ya, cana, ya, nama ilmiahnya cana, ikan gabus. Baik, pindang juga sama, bisa dijelaskan nanti what interesting things from this gabus. Tapi bagusnya kesehatan katanya juga itu bisa jadi bahan bahwa ketika operasi, ketika kita luka itu akan jadi lebih mudah sembuhnya kalau memakan daging ikan gabus. Dan cara terbaik kalau di Palembang itu makan pindang ikan gabus. Oke. Selanjutnya tekwan. Ini mirip dengan yang tadi yang namanya celimo tapi ini beda. Biasanya pakai kuahnya ada sedikit udang, pakai ikan juga sama seperti pempek. Seperti varian pempek namanya tekwan. Seperti bakso tapi bukan bakso, tapi it's from fish. Ada yang bilang fishball, but it's not fishball, it's different from fishball. So it could be interesting. Ada temannya dari Taiwan apa itu model itu juga bisa jadi joke kita bahwa oh orang Palembang itu hebat ya, kejam gitu, model saja dimakan gitu ya. Padahal model is not people but it just kind of the name of the food. Then Brugo. Okay, you could tell about Brugo too. It's different from rice. Oh, rice, yeah, different. But it's not lontong, bukan lontong juga. Itu juga bisa jadi bahan untuk dijelaskan kepada tamu kita, turis kita. Next. Oh, Mitchell, it's kind of unique too. It's noodles, variants of noodles, but different. Called as Mitchell. Ini juga menggunakan udang, bisa jelaskan. Next, apalagi ya? Ada kue 8 jam. Ini juga hanya contoh saja sebenarnya. It just kind of example. You could search more, you could ask more, you could find the other more food to be explained. Ada kue 8 jam. It's unique. It's unique. Biasa di Indonesia kalau as kue lebaran, when we get Idul Fitri. So, orang Palembang people have to get this kue 8 jam. Okay, exclusive 8 jam. Why it called as kue 8 jam? 8 jam means in Indonesia 8 hours. Why it's why it called as 8 hours? Because it's made by 8 hours to make this kind of cake. Yeah, so sweet. The taste is so sweet. And that's the end. When you come to Palembang, you have to try this kind of. Okay. What else? What kind of food that you know from Palembang? We can get like kind of snack. For example, we have tolo abang. Tolo abang. Abang means red. Abang itu merah. Not people. Not a man. Kalau from Jakarta, if it is in Jakarta, orang Jakarta bilang bahwa abang itu adalah kakak laki-laki, it's a man. But no, abang in Palembang local name as local word as red, merah, warna merah. Telur abang, telur itu egg, telur itu telur, egg itu telur gitu ya. Jadi telur abang itu adalah red eggs. Why it's unique? For example, why it's unique? It just can be found 1 year, only in a month. Only in August. And August. Kenapa hanya bulan Agustus adanya? Karena akan muncul hanya di pada perayaan kemerdekaan Republik Indonesia. Biasanya berbentuk boat, plane, gitu ya, kapal laut, pesawat seperti itu bentuknya dari telur abang. Jadi ada mainan untuk anak-anak gitu. Pesawat atau kapal seperti di atasnya ada telur yang berwarna merah, dan itu bisa dimakan. Okay, what kind of food do you know? What kind of food that you know from your city? What kind of food that could be unique from the tourism object, near tourism object that you want to visit? It could be explained, it could be interesting. Some of the guests, some of the tourists interesting to come to one place because of the food. Trust me. Okay. What else? Many kinds of food that could be explained by you. How to make it, how to eat that. Maybe the history could be explained by you. Okay. I'll try to give you the example because before you do your projects, I try to give you the example. Do you know this? Okay. The real thing, yeah. Can you see this? Yeah, it is pempek. We have pempek kapal selam. It could be as a joke too. Kapal selam, you know kapal selam? Yeah, kind of boat, but it's food. It's not the name of the food. Okay, how to explain pempek, for example? Okay, pempek will be it with cuko, for example. Okay. So how to explain? Let me try to explain you about pempek Palembang. For example, now we are suppose that you are my guest and I am the tour guide. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Palembang, the capital city of South Sumatra. So you are in Sumatra right now. Today we will try to taste I don't mean that you are just want to taste, but I want you to eat, not only tasting, but eat fully about this food. If this food, it is so popular. Indonesia is popular. It called as pempek, pempek Palembang, pempek lenjer, and pempek kapal selam. There are many kinds of pempek, the big one and the small one. There are many kinds of pempek from Palembang. Pempek adaan, pempek telur kecil, pempek lenjer besar, pempek kapal selam, pempek panggang, and others. And now we got pempek lenjer and kapal selam. Okay. I will try to explain you about how to eat pempek. Okay. Pempek could be eaten like this directly. Directly like this. It's nice. The taste of fish. It is very nice. But we have special sauce. Oh, okay. But it cannot be seen from the camera. It called as cuko or cuka, but in bahasa Palembang, in the local word, it called as cuko. Could be eat directly like this. Could be like this. It called as cocol in Palembang. Okay, like this. Then, okay. The first, how to eat directly. The second, with the sauces. Okay, the second with the sauces. The third, it could be piece in small pieces like this. And then it. That's the third. Okay. There are the other units of eating pempek. What is that? Okay, the sauce to corn. Let me show you. Drink, but not drink, but you can feel the cukon. Oh, it's so fresh. It's so nice. It called as ngirup. It called as ngirup. Wong Palembang harus ngirup cuko. Orang Palembang harus ngirup cuko. Drink cuko like this. It called as ngirup. That's all. Thank you. Enjoy your food. Yeah, that's the example of how we explain about the food, about traditional food from Palembang. I give you the example how to eat pempek. So now let's try. What kind of food that you think interesting to be taught, to be communicate with your guests, that could make your guests come again, make you come back again to your city. For example, oh, Gudeg Jogja, it is so popular. Let's explain about Gudeg Jogja. All right. So your assignment is about your project to please explain about the traditional food, local food that you choose, that you think it will be interesting for your kids. Okay. I try to give you assignment from the e-learning, so you can access your e-learning and then send the video right there, the explanation about their food. You could bring the real food like what I tried before, or in the right place, in the appropriate place. For example, in the restaurants, ya langsung ke restoran juga boleh. They explain about the food, ya. Or with your guests, yeah, for your project, bring your guests to the restaurant, try to get or to taste the traditional food from your city that you think it is interesting to be taught to taste by your guests. Okay, thank you for today. It's nice to see you today, and see you in the next video. Bye.